What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another day of trading, another day, another dollar. I'm Michael. Let's hop right in before the market closes so we can get an earnings trade on. So what I was looking at was TOST. It's a smaller stock, so let's see if we want to go for the 16.23. Wow, that's actually a pretty decent premium. So 23 and 16. We got 2 minutes left to go before the close. We can get all the way down to 16.23 on the upside. So let's see, 23 divided by last quote price of, let's see, 19.17. So that's 19, that's 20% on the up move. If I want to be a little bit more cautious, I can go all the way up to the 24 strike. Let's do the 24 strike. I'll keep it at 16. Do I want to go down to 15? No, let's keep the 16 level. I'm feeling pretty confident with that. So let's see, 16 divided by 19.17 for consistency's sake. 16% down move. Guys, I'm just gonna push this one through. It is a small stock. You know, I'd rather try to get 43 cents. Let's do that. Let's push that through. Let's see. Trying to race against the bell so I can also put on another trade. Nope, that didn't trick the system. So let's just get filled at 42 cents. Done. Now what I also want to do before the bell, GDX or GDXJ. So I'm going to go even further out in time, 64 days to expiration. Let's see, 24.31. Do I want to do that? 24 and then all the way up to the 31. Yeah, that's pretty wide range. Let's do that. I prefer this over GDXJ because it is a little bit less buying power and I want to leave enough room for other earnings trades or other ETFs. Not getting filled on the 66. I'll walk it down a penny at a time. Probably, okay, boom, 65 cents. I am done. Whew. All right, so we got that done before the close. Now, let me review with you guys what my other trades were. So I actually put on an earnings trade. There it is, the bell, the closing bell. So I put on an earnings trade in LYFT the other day. So let's just review that because I didn't have time to review it with you all. I've been out. So let's see, LYFT. So I put on a strangle, 9.5 put, 17 call, okay? And then I closed it the next day. I held it because I wasn't really making any profit. So I basically closed it for 24 cents. So I made 4-cent profit, less commissions. I probably walked away with like $1. So if we go here, so I mean, I closed it right before my short call, was breached. Had I held on today, LYFT was up another 16%. I honestly thought we were going to get a reversal and come back down, but I guess with LYFT right now, sky is the limit. So I actually did myself a good deed by closing this and not rolling for a 4-cent winner, basically. It's pretty much a scratch. Let's just call it what it is. So not the best earnings play, but we win some, we lose some, and we break even in others. So that's about it. For FXI, guys, I was looking at it. I am so freaking close to 50% profit. I literally need this to come in another 3 cents. 3 pennies is all I need to, so I still have, 7-8 days, let's say 8 days left in this cycle before I even want to consider rolling. So I'm going to let this thing sit. I'm pretty even, so my delta on the downside is 16 and the upside is 13. I'm going to let it sit, guys. This is basically textbook short strangles where we want to be. GDX, that one I just put on right before the bell. So let's close this thing out. Let's put on a working order for GTC, good till canceled, 50% of the initial credit received. So let's do that. I'm going to mark the chart. I'm going to do 24 and 31. So let's do 24. Honestly, guys, I probably could have gotten away with 25. I was a little nervous. in hindsight, I would have gone with 25, but I was a little too flustered, which is maybe a good reason why you should trade when you have a little bit more time before the bell. But anyway, let's do the 24 level because that is what I sold. And then again, I think it was 31 on the upside, so 24, 31. So let's do 24, 31. And then I like to put on this time level so I know exactly visually when I place the trade. So I gave myself what I think is a decent, amount of room to the upside. So let's just see how things go. I am getting more and more into futures, so I probably will be trading futures, not just these ETFs. So Intel, guys, Intel has just been kicking me while I am down. So Intel right now, I'm about, let's see, I'm still at an $80 loss. However, where are we in the chart? Man, this Intel is freaking teasing me, guys. Intel is teasing me. Look at this. Okay, what was this? February 12th. So a few days ago, Intel teased me, crossed right over my break even. Then it dropped down. Today, guys, we opened just inside my break even. And then sure enough, we closed right below my break even. So I'm not sure where we're going to be. I'm not really holding my breath. I'm just going to let this one go, let it sit. Worst case scenario, I just keep rolling it out in time, widening my strikes, or turning this into a naked put, at which point my buying power utilization would be drastically different, because I think it's $700 or $800 in buying power to have the naked put on here. So that's going to be a conversation for another day. But if we look at the yearly chart, the weekly, so here it looks like the year chart looks like we can only go down. But if you look, going back 5 years, guys, going back 5 years, I mean, we're pretty much where we were, every time we hit the bottom. So I'm confident we're going to go up. It's just a matter of when, not if, but when. So IWM, this one has been taking me for a ride. It's just this, man. Let's see. So every time we get a move closer to my short strike, my short call, the premium inflates and I get creamed. So right now I'm at a $9 loss, but again, it's just on paper. So we still have some time to go. It's annoying though. It's frustrating, you guys. You see this? Look, I was up. So I lost 16 bucks today, which is an overall P&L of -9. So, I was actually profitable yesterday, but it's the name of the game. We're sticking with the mechanics. TLT, guys, this one we got a nice move up, so we're finally back above our, not finally, but quickly back above our break even. So not much to do here, guys. Again, I'm just gonna let it sit. I don't think I'm gonna roll it down. I'm gonna let it sit. If I do roll it down, maybe, I think if I roll it to the 96, that's too aggressive. So for now, I'm just going to let this thing sit. And then TOST. We just threw on TOST. What I'm going to do, guys, is what I like to do. I'm going to put on a working order. It's a strangle. So best case scenario, like let's say this thing expires. We let it go to expiration. And if I want to buy it back, let's say on Friday, I would have to basically, it'd be like a penny on each strike if it's out of the money, if it closes out of the money. So I wouldn't be able to really buy it back for, I guess I would be able to buy it back for $2. So let me just do 3. I'll probably get a quicker fill. So what I like to do is just set this thing up for, let's do 3 cents. And if I have to walk it up to like 5 or 6 pennies, I will. So let's do this. And again, GTC, in case I can't get to the computer before the open, or I can't get on my phone and trade from my phone. But let's let that sit. Let's see what Toast is doing now after hours. Oh, buddy. So we're going up and up. So if you remember Toast right now, I'm sitting at the 24 on the upside. So it's really hard to say what's going to happen now, but let's just keep an eye out, and then yeah, we'll report back tomorrow. So that's it for my trade review, guys. Appreciate you tagging along. As always, any questions, comments, trade ideas, thoughts in general, anything you're working on, drop them in the comments down below. I love learning with you all, as I hope you love learning with me. If you haven't yet already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any beats. And if you like this video, give me a big fat thumbs up so I know I am doing a good job. And I appreciate you guys as always. Until next time, take care, guys.